flat out. I don't need your energy, Cadillac, 'cause, yeah, she free. Baby, kiss me back. Need to have you back. Promise on the side. Saw the strings attached. It's whatever, yeah. We can bring them tired. It's an all night.
All right, boys, so we need to have a talk. We need to talk about the BMW. In fact, both the BMWs, which is the 2021 M550 that I'm in right now and the BMW 330. So I don't know if you guys remember. All right, I'm taking that. So I don't know if you guys remember, but I made a video on my car payment, which is the car payment for the M550. And in that video, I also told how I lost money. Now, for those of you who may not have watched the full video or maybe didn't watch the video at all, what the loss of money I mentioned was one of my sources of income. It's one of my side income. It was a significant portion, and I had to make some changes in life. So everything was okay before that, but since then I had to make some changes. So before I continue, I also had to say that because it seems there were a lot of people who thought I guess I was losing money because of the car, or no, it had nothing to do with the car, guys. Like, everything was fine until that happened. I can't go into detail too much of it, but the short version is one of the sources was affiliate revenue. But anyways, moving on. So in that video I mentioned to you guys that a change had to happen. But before we get to that, I was sitting down today and I realized I've been answering a certain question that multiple people have asked that I gave a wrong answer. So the question was regarding the modifications on my BMW M550. So, and it was regarding the exhaust modification. So I realized I've been saying that I had, the muffler delete, the factory resonators are gone, but I made a mistake saying that it was replaced with 4 vibrant resonators. I think the reason I've been saying that is because when they removed the resonators, for some reason I was thinking that it was replaced with aftermarket resonators, but no, it was replaced with straight pipes. I had to look back at the video. It was straight pipes. And when they removed the muffler, and when I got the quad tips, that was replaced with 2 vibrant resonators. So I think what happened in my mind was that I was supposed to go back to the muffler shop, or the muffler shop showed me if it's too loud, come back and we'll add 2 more resonators. So that kept resonating in my mind, and I think that's why I kept with the thought that I added the 2 extra resonators. But no, it is only 2 resonators. I never went back because I found out that BMW can control the tone of the exhaust a little bit, well, especially regarding the pops, when you depending on what driving mode it is, and there's a setting to control it, which is absolutely amazing. Okay, so getting back to the main part of this video, which is the change I had to make with the cars. So as you guys can probably see from the title, one of these cars had to go. So let me explain. So the car that is no longer mine, so to speak, I've transferred ownership pretty much. That car is the BMW 330i. At this point, it's becoming a liability for me. It did not do that well with the content. Probably, maybe if I made more, I don't know, but it didn't do that well. I also had a plan to turn it into, a rental machine. Now, some of you remember that this is my second shot at the car rental game. The first one was with a Toyota, what was it, a Toyota Camry or Corolla? I can't remember what it was, but the videos are on my channel. But I this is my second shot at a car rental business, and it did not work. I give it my best shot, guys, and I've decided that the car rental business is just not for me. I was just focusing on, I feel like I'm focusing on too many things, or I was focusing on too many things. So I decided that, okay, this is now a burden. I have to adjust and let go of something, because the income loss, like I said, it was pretty significant side income. So I had to let that go. Based on the direction I'm going with the channel and everything, really, the 330 doesn't really have any place in the plans. But even if it does transfer to a new owner, you guys may or may not still see it on the channel. Now, I'm not going to go into too much of the fine details of it, because some things don't need to be out there. I'm no longer responsible for the car payment, so the payments were taken over, and it now has you know, that's why I said technically it has a new owner. I'm just not responsible for the payment of that. Crazy enough, the owner who took over is taking real good care of the car. He's actually done some modifications already, like an intake and a muffler delete, which I don't know if I'll put it in this video or maybe a future video. And it actually sounds pretty good considering that the car is a 4-cylinder. Out to get me. So you boys can breathe, man. I know you probably thought maybe the M550 is the one that had to go, but it's not. Knowing myself, I'd probably make the title dramatic, but you guys know how it is, man. You know, sometimes I have to put it like that, really more for the people who are hating. You know, like if you guys look at some of the comments on my videos, especially those for the payments, bro, I've never received so much hate in my life. But you know what, it's cool. At the same time, I've never received such growth on the channel before. Before I close this video, I am definitely going to give you a pool, and this road is not the road for a pool, so let me just find a better one for you.